Are we on? Mic on? Down. Well, good evening. Welcome to Bellevue, Wakefield, for this rearranged First Division clash between Wakefield Trinity and Warrington. Give you the Wakefield team. At number 1, Chris Parry. Number 2, Richard Goddard. Number 3, Jed Byrne. Number 4, Andy Mason. Number 5, Andy Wilson. Number 6, Chris Mortimer. Number 7, Mark Conway. Number 8, Adrian Shelford. Number 9, Billy Conway. Number 10, Andy Kelly. Number 11, Nick DeToit. Number 12, Gary Price. And number 13, Nigel Bell. Subs for Wakefield, 14, Gary Spencer. 15, Richard Slater. The Warrington team. Number 1, David Lyon. Number 2, Desi Drummond. Number 3, Alan Bateman. Number 4, Paul Derbyshire. Number 5, Mark Foster. Number 6, Chris O'Sullivan. Number 7, Kevin Ellis. Number 8, Neil Harmon. Number 9, Dwayne Mann. Number 10, Roland Phillips. Number 11, Mark Thomas. Number 12, Billy McGinty. And number 13, Paul Cullen. Subs for Warrington, 14, Paul Williamson. 15, Basil Richards. Referee for tonight's clash is Mr. Ian Ollerton. So, it looks like Warrington will be playing towards the Wakefield Trinity scoreboard, those who know the ground here at Bellevue, as Chris Sullivan gets us underway. Long kick. And it looks like DeToit's first touch. So, Wakefield now in possession, just outside their own 25. Adrian Shelford, he had a field day down at Witherspool earlier in the season when he took on the whole Warrington pack single-handed. Conway, this will be the game tonight, the long kick. David Lyon, though, positioned himself very well for that one. And he comes forward, he's got Drummond, but doesn't use him, and he's tackled. Mason and Wilson do the tackling. So Warrington now, first possession. Dwayne Mann, but he's tackled. Good tackling by number 5, Wilson of Trinity. Neil Harmon. Good running by Neil Harmon. He was doubtful for tonight's clash, but he passed the late fitness test and took his place in the front row. O'Sullivan, Billy McGinty, man of the match at Leeds on Saturday against Bradford in the final. And well deserved so, Billy McGinty. Roland Phillips, the big Welsh boy, his first touch. Finding it hard though, and it's last tackle, says the referee. Warrington 35 yards out. O'Sullivan looking for a little kick. Everyone on side, the referee happy with that. And Wilson goes for it. Kevin Ellis. 6 again, so Warrington will be on the attack inside the Trinity 25. Referee said a Wakefield player touched it. Mark Thomas, his first touch. Scored his first try for Warrington in the final on Saturday against Bradford. Billy McGinty, but good tackling by Shelford. So Warrington now just 20 yards out. Looking for an early score here. Long pass, but not much he could do about that. And Warrington on the attack again. Looks like a bit of a gap over there, but Mark Foster comes back inside. Still 10 yards out. Last tackle against us, the referee. That was a quick 6. I make it 4. Nice one, but Ellis can't take it, so Wakefield pick it up. Nigel Bell picks up the loose ball, so it's Trinity now in their own 25, trying to make ground. Sensible play by Andy Mason, giving his forwards a breather, coming out of the 25. And again, it's took from acting half back, and again the Warrington covers there, and he's shifting back, they pinch the ball. Good play by Warrington. This looks dangerous, and Desi Drummond's gone in. So, Warrington opened the account, 2 minutes gone. It's Warrington take an early lead through a nice try from Desi Drummond. It all started with Wakefield Trinity losing possession, and the ball was fanned out quickly to the right, and Desi Drummond had an easy try to open his account. Third try for the club this year for Desi. So, good start for Warrington. 4-0 up after 2 minutes. I suppose if we win this, we'll be glad they played the game now. But Wakefield lost the ball there, and the Warrington fanned it out quickly, and Wakefield were found wanting on this near side, and Desi Drummond just walked in. So David Lyon taking the responsibility with the kicks tonight. Looks a difficult one this, just a yard in from this near touchline. So bright start for Warrington. Brian Johnson stated he wants to win this game tonight and the encounter with Featherstone on Sunday, and it'll give Warrington a bit of breathing space, mid-table in the first division. So let's hope we can get 2 points tonight first, and then start it with Featherstone on Sunday. So, David Lyon. Taking his time. Good goal kicker on his night. If this one goes over, he'll give him confidence, and I'm sure it'll put Warrington 6 in front. So, David Lyon trying to convert Drummond's try. Just drifts out wide. So, Warrington get a 4. Wakefield 0. 2 minutes gone. I must say, Warrington made that look so easy, that try for Drummond. It looked like they were just on a practice field. Sullivan wisely threw out a long pass, and all Desi had to do was go in. So, Wakefield now to restart. And it's number 7, Mark Conway. He had a good game at Warrington as well, him and Adrian Shelford. So, Warrington now bringing it out. Mark Foster, he's tackled. So, Warrington, Wakefield in the Warrington 25 for the first time. Switched it wide, Paul Cullen, first receiver, but there's the Wakefield defence, 2 of them. So, Warrington slowly coming away with it. Billy McGinty, tackled high. Warrington players not happy with that. Adrian Shelford now. He did the same at Warrington, and it seemed to upset a few Warrington players. And the same again there. So David Lyon with the free kick. Almost in the gantry here. I could have caught it, but I'll leave it to someone else. So Warrington start on the halfway line. 6 tackles. Neil Harmon comes ploughing in. Gets a good ball to Kevin Ellis. Kevin Ellis, good play though, but nicked the toy down round the leg, stops Ellis. So Warrington now. Certain penalty there though, they won't let him play the ball. Set move, Billy McGinty. Goes round Shelford this time, but Andy Kelly's there with a tackle. So Warrington now, just outside the 25, looking for another score. O'Sullivan, dummies, comes back inside. O'Sullivan, he's got someone with him. Still going. Good play by Warrington, brilliant support play. So Warrington now. Nearly another try there. Think they've left it too late though. O'Sullivan in it. Wakefield get it. No. And he's given a knock on. But I think the referee was a bit lenient with Wakefield there, leaning on it to play the ball. But it's Chris O'Sullivan, the gap was there, he went through it, the backing up was there, but then the old trick. 2 points is better than 4. Wakefield holding down, and Warrington wheel the scrum. All on again. David Lyon picks it up. So Warrington now in a good attacking position, ready to look more points. So they've caught Wakefield cold. Back inside. Roland Phillips now. Wakefield caught cold. If Warrington could score again here, maybe Wakefield won't want to know. Neil Harmon. But no backing up. Dwayne Mann there this time. Good play, but the defence holds out. So, Warrington now shoved back 5 yards in that tackle. So, 20 yards out. Warrington on the attack. Ellis, O'Sullivan jinks one way, goes the other way. But luckily, he's just tackled. Gary Price does the tackling. Help with Nigel Bell. Ellis has got McGinty coming inside. McGinty almost breaks through. Last tackle, says the referee. Switching again wide. Little kick. But straight into the hands of Wilson. And Wilson goes round one Warrington player, but he don't go round Kevin Ellis. So, Wakefield now. Adrian Shelford. Good run by Shelford. Oh, good tackle by Neil Harmon. Conway, a bit of an obstruction, and Warrington get it again. So, Wakefield Trinity making basic handling errors here in this first 5 minutes, and a penalty to Warrington. So, Andy Kelly penalised that play the ball, and I think Warrington should have got one earlier over here for this, not letting him up at play the ball. The referee's been told to keen on this, and I must say Wakefield Trinity certainly taking advantage of it tonight, holding Warrington down, because they know 2 points is better than 4. Already had one go at goal. Difficult conversion for Desi Drummond's try. This one a little bit easier, but He put 3 over from this position at Headingley on Saturday, so let's see what he does with this. Wakefield fans getting onto him. I don't think David Lyon will take any notice of them. And this looks a good one. And that tells you can tell by the quietness of the Wakefield crowd. David Lyon puts over a penalty. So, 9 minutes gone. It's Warrington 6, Wakefield Trinity 0. So Conway now to restart. Long one. Paul Cullen underneath this one, takes it well, comes forward. He won't do anything fancy here, he'll just bring it up. That's good play from Paul Cullen. So Warrington again. Here's big Roland Phillips. Warrington will be using him as a battering ram if you get within the Wakefield 25. Big boy. Neil Harmon. Unlucky not to be in the British team in Ghost France a week or Sunday. But Roland Phillips again getting involved early. But like I say, with this international team, it should be half Wigan, Boris Lindsay. You know what? I don't have to say anything else. And Ellis has plenty of time, get his kick off. So, Richard Goddard. And Warrington are penalised, not giving the player 10 yards. To be honest, I think the crowd give that decision. So, Richard Goddard coming on the right wing tonight in place of the old David Jones, the Wigan lad. So, Mark Conway with a penalty, puts it into touch, about 20 yards. So, it's midway between the Warrington 25 and halfway. So, what can Wakefield do here now? Kelly, here's Shelford, using Shelford now, but man and ball, good tackling by Warrington. Here's Kelly. Big boy, usually plays in the second row, moved into the front row tonight through an injury to Clancy. Here's number 12, Gary Price. Ray Price likes this lad. Says he's a start, one to watch in the future. Here's Bell going on his own, no one with him for the pass. And Warrington bring him down. So Wakefield now, just on the 25. Conway inside to Mortimer, back to Conway, and again, bad mistake by Nick DeToit. So David Lyon gets it away. Alan Bateman now, good running by Bateman. So Warrington back in possession again. Wakefield handling not so good. Thomas, good play by Warrington. The shot, unlucky there. If Chris O'Sullivan could have held that, we had a 2-1 on the far side. So, Warrington catching this bug now, not holding the ball. The pitch, must admit, it's soft on the surface, but I must say, about an inch underneath, I think it's pretty hard. Lucky to have this game on tonight. Referee not happy with the scrum, wheeling, he wants it to go in again. So, Mark Conway gets it in, gets it out. Mortimer's got Goddard, misses him though. Gives it to Jed Byrne. Outside now, here's a chance. But Warrington, look at it. Good play by Warrington. And Bateman picks up another sloppy pass by Wakefield. Bit of a mix-up between Mason and Wilson. Paul Cullen, he's tackled. Play on the halfway line now. Mortimer not letting him get up. Takes it on his own, Drummond. Sensible play by Drummond. Noted up the cover was right up and held on. Billy McGinty. Again, tackled by Andy Wilson. He's getting involved, this lad on the wing. Tackling well, he's all over the park. But the gap's out here. Good play by Thomas. The thing with Wilson coming in on these tackling, he's leaving his wing bare, and that's where Warrington could exploit it. Ellis gets a good kick off, gets it to Goddard, but Goddard does very well there. Knocks it backwards, carry on, says the referee. Good tackling by Warrington. So, Wakefield back in possession inside their own 25. Here's the full-back having a run. Chris Perry giving his forwards a breather while they get back. Conway acting half-back. DeToit. Price this time, but he's tackled. So, Conway acting half-back, switching inside. Misses Shelford this time. He had Shelford on his shoulder, but couldn't get the pass out. Now, Wakefield, there's the kick again by Conway. And again, David Lyon. Gets behind him this time. It looks like it might go all the way, this one. And David Lyon watches it roll into dead. So Warrington will get a 25 tap. So that's Wakefield's tactic tonight. They did that at Warrington. Conway, the scrum half, Mark Conway, is getting his kicking game together. So David Lyon will be ready for it tonight. Once bitten, twice shy, as they say. So Warrington now coming out of their own 25. Neil Harmon, but Mason does the tackling on this occasion. Ex-Bramley. Looks like Harmon took a knock in that one. Is Billy McGinty. He's tackled. Price and Detroit bring him down. Still holding him down. The referee lets it go again. Good play by Mann. Seen the gap and kicked it downfield. That is punishing. Good play by Dwayne Mann. They say in rugby league forwards don't have much upstairs. Well, I'll tell you, this Dwayne Mann does. He saved his forwards 50 yards there with that brilliant kick. And he found touch 15 yards short of the Wakefield line. So, Wakefield head and ball. There'll be Mark Conway to feed. Gets it out. Ellis is on him now, and another one bad. And a knock on. Bad mistake by Conway. It'd have been better holding that. But Kevin Ellis, as usual, hustling and bustling behind that scrum. He forces Mark Conway into the mistake. So, this time it's Warrington's head and ball. The referee goes on his backside. So Warrington now switching. They've got Lyon here. Big gap here. Chance. Lyon feeds Foster. Foster shoves him off. Must go in. Just tackled it. Looked like he was in there, Foster. So Warrington now 3 yards out. What they go and do this time? No. Held up just inches short now, the Warrington player on the occasion. This time it was Ellis. Switching it now. But again, the Wakefield covers there. Hell, says the referee. Still 3 yards out. Wakefield defence. This is an important stage of the game. Warrington could do with another score here. Wide. Wakefield there though. Ellis. Good tackling though by Mortimer. 10 yards out now, Warrington. They lost 5 yards there. Thomas misses it. Obstruction, crossing, correct decision by the referee. So Wakefield get a bit of relief, a penalty. I thought Mark Foster was in on the far side, but he hesitated and the chance went begging. So Wakefield get a bit of a relief now with a penalty. Crossing, correct decision. Thomas let the player run and then passed the ball, and he held on too long. So Conway with a penalty. Finds touch right near the gantry here. So Wakefield now. Well, Warrington should be well in front. 2 balls on the field. Desi Drummond gets rid of one, and so the game commences. Shelford first receiver, but Dwayne Mann's there, and he's brought down. Halfway line now, Trinity. Again, this time Kelly, but Kelly's got nowhere to go. Wakefield fans, as you can hear, offside. There's only one team offside. It's the same on every ground. So, well, I think that one the crowd give. I think the referee's listening to this Wakefield crowd. So, Conway with a chance of 2 points. Brian Johnson won't be too happy with that. Not the penalty in the first place for offside, but the 10 yards for talking, which has given Mark Conway a chance of 2 points now. Before the 10 yards, I'm sure Conway couldn't have gone for goal. So, Billy McGinty upset with himself, and I'm sure Brian Johnson will have something to say about it. So, Conway, first chance at goal, 35 yards out, about 5 to the left of the sticks. Important kick this for Trinity. Oh, Warrington should have more than one try on the board in this 15 minutes. It seems like we've been all over Wakefield. So, Conway now. Notice no one's telling him to get on with it. So, Conway, 35 yards out. What will he do with this one? Looks a good one. And that's the result. 2 points. So, Conway opens Wakefield's account. I make it 19 minutes gone. So, Chris O'Sullivan ready to restart. 6-2 now, remember. Halfway through the first half. Long one. Fullback Paddy's got this one covered. He picks it up, comes forward. But there's the posse of Warrington players. Mark Thomas won. So Wakefield now. Price, he makes a good run, but he's tackled just outside Trinity 25 now. Shelford first receiver here, but Warrington read that. They seen it was Shelford and there was players there ready to meet him. So still Trinity just outside the 25. Dummies Conway had to dummy. The Warrington man was between him and the man who was getting the ball, and he held on wisely. Detroit back to Conway. Conway gets the kick off again. David Lyon, exceptional good placing. Slips but gets his feet and comes forward. But the tackle comes in. Mason helped with Kelly. So Desi Drummond, he's tackled. Conway, Billy brings him down. Two brothers, remember. Neil Harmon. Again, the tackling's there. Nigel Bell and Conway on the halfway line now. Warrington attacking. Sullivan, Cullen holds it though, and he's dragged down. Not making much ground now, Warrington. Still on the halfway line. 2 tackles to go. Thomas, good tackling. Last one, says the referee, so watch for the kick here from Ellis or O'Sullivan. There seems a set move on here. Lyon gets his kick off. Wilson goes back to get it. Gets behind him, but he'll have to play it. And he comes forward. He's got the fullback Parry with him. Decides to go on his own. And he's tackled. Good play though by the winger. So Wakefield is Shelford, but tackling downstairs. Roland Phillips tackling well. Here's the other big prop forward. This time it's Kelly. So Wakefield now using the forwards to come forward. Price, he's tackled. Wakefield making good ground now. Conway to his brother Mark. Here's the kick again, and again David Lyon there. He'll eat these for breakfast, David Lyon. And David Lyon comes forward, gets it to Desi. But luckily for Wakefield, Andy Wilson held man and ball, and he couldn't get Alan Bateman running, who was free here on the right wing. Matt Dwayne man. Warrington standing still now when they're taking this ball. They should be coming in on the burst. That'll soon scatter these Wakefield forwards. Billy McGinty. Good running by McGinty. Just grabbed from behind. Conway. He had O'Sullivan on his shoulder. Fanning it wide. Bateman. But can't pass. He had Conway between him and Ellis. Blind side. Good play. Again, good play. Still going. But Chris Perry picks up a loose ball and he comes forward. Good play by the fullback. Good tackle by Mark Foster. Wakefield now. Conway. Room over there. But bad play again. Holds up but still going Wakefield. Gary Price still playing the ball around. But Mortimer's finally tackled. Punching in the tackle. Referee reckons number 10 Roland Phillips punching in the tackle. That's unlike Roland. But the penalty goes Wakefield's way. Kevin Ellis wants to know. Some dirt in the eye. Sorry about, I've said earlier, the Conway brothers, well they're not brothers, they're sister and brother. So, good kick. So, it's 10 yards in the Warrington half now. Ellis receiving attention for dirt in the eye. So, Warrington, 12 men here, while Ellis is receiving attention. Shelford taking it up, still going. But it'd be better passing the ball, and Warrington finally bring him down. So, Wakefield now, set move on here, fanning it out wide. Nigel Bell, but straight into the Warrington tacklers of McGinty and Phillips. So, here's Mortimer coming on the right side, inside to Price. But again, Warrington read it well, and Price is brought down. So, glad to say, Kevin Ellis is back up, getting back in the line. Run round, knocked down by Warrington, knock on. So it'll be Wakefield now. To chance for Wakefield, have a bit of pressure here. 30 yards out, they've got the head and ball again here. But glad to say Kevin Ellis has took his place behind the scrum again now. Must have got some mud or something in his eye, but referee again not happy with the scrum. I'm sure Mr. Ollerton should just let these scrums get on. It's a cold night and the players don't want to be packing down there. They want to be on the move. So the penalty's gone against Warrington. So Mr. Ollerton definitely giving Wakefield a free hand in penalties, but he can't go for goal. It's a differential. So Conway will go for gut touch. But Wakefield in a good attacking position in the Warrington 25. Wakefield fans now getting behind him, want to see a try. It's Kelly, but Kelly stands still instead of going in, and he's stopped. So Shelford, Mortimer, back, but again the tackle, good play. Shelford, good play. Bell, but Warrington nearly cut it out. Wakefield 3 yards out now here, but no way through. Good tackling by Warrington. They lost a few yards there. Shelford tried to bury his way over. There's a chance here. They have to want extra man on that far side, but the tackle comes in. So fanning it this way now. Conway, Shelford, back way. Warrington pick it up though. No, knock on. So Wakefield will get head and ball again. No. Offside. Penalty to Wakefield. Well, the referee's giving some bad decisions here, and that is a cracking mistake. That is a shocking error by the referee. He might as well just give Wakefield 2 points. But I can't change it. The referee's made it, and that's all that counts. It's certain gifted Wakefield 2 points. Bring them nearer in this game. I must say, in the last 10 minutes, I think the referee's penalising Warrington a bit too much. I mean, it's got to be even Steven. There's 2 teams out there. So, Conway, 15 yards out. He could throw this one over. In fact, I reckon the referee could kick this one. He should take it. So, Conway, no problem. So, just a penalty goal in between now. As I make it, we've had 28 minutes. Well, Mr. Ollerton, I don't know what that was all about, but you certainly better stay out of the Warren dressing room at the end of this game. I remember this bloke when we went Bradford, and I think it was him who got us a lot of penalties that day when we got beat. Remember it? Yeah. This one, David Lyon. So Perry picks it up sensibly, comes forward. But stumbles, but he's tackled. So Warrington now, just 6-4 in front. I make it almost 30 minutes gone here at Bellevue. Shelford kicking out in the tackle again, but the referee don't want to know. And Warrington pick it up. So, chance for Warrington now. 20 yards out, what can they do? We've not had the ball for a while. Thomas feeds it, Lyon looking to set Drummond away. Drummond, he gives it back to Lyon. Lyon has to hold it though, and he can't get the pass out. So Warrington now. On the attack. Inside to Roland Phillips, but again, number 5, Wilson. He's tackling his heart out, this lad, number 5 for Wakefield. So Warrington now fanning it. But Wakefield up in the line. Bateman, but good tackle when it looked like he was through. So Warrington will go on the left here. I think we've got extra numbers here. But looks a good kick, this. But good cover defence by the Wakefield player. Just kicked it into... So Warrington will get the ball back here. There'll be a drop out between the sticks and a chance for Warrington to keep the pressure on. Warrington seem to be a bit slow. We've not had but it seems like Wakefield's had all the possession in the last 10 minutes. But Warrington's got a chance now to get the ball back. What can we do with it? As Conway drops out, long one. Ellis is there, leaves it. Bit of a mix-up. Never mind, get on with the game, lads. Don't let it ruin your game. David Lyon, lovely running by David Lyon. Right, so Warrington now, midway between Wakefield, again being held down, and the referee again don't want to know. This is what I call fair refereeing. So Warrington now. Goes on the blind side, McGinty breaks through one tackle, but Mortimer's there, cover tackling, so Warrington finding it hard to go forward now. Ellis, O'Sullivan's got Derbyshire coming on the full, but he couldn't get his pass out, bit slow there, but good play by Mortimer. Here's Roland Phillips runs into Kelly and Price, last tackle, so Warrington lose ground on that 6. Thomas loses it though, so it'll be an handover. 6th tackle, the referee will probably give a scrum. Well, he's there again, he's made another mistake. Warrington knocked on the 6th tackle, it should be an handover. I'll tell you what, Mr. Ollerton wants to buy himself a rule book, because I don't think he's got a clue. Conway, Mortimer to parry the full-back, linking up, but good play by the Warrington full-back. Lyon brings him down. So Wakefield now. Mortimer gives it inside, good running this though by Kelly. Operating in the far side, good run by him. Bell, Shelford though can't get the ball out, surrounded by Warrington players. Still in the Wakefield half. So the Wakefield fans here shouting onside. In switch inside, Kelly. Good pass that. And great. He stood up in the tackle there, Kelly. He had all the time, but there's no backing up there. And if any backing up, it'd have been a certain try. Here's number 11. What a good try. Well, that was sheer magic. Number 4, Andy Mason. Well, that was a brilliant piece of football. He beat about 4 Warrington players and he went under the sticks. Good piece of football, good try. Well done, Andy Mason. So Wakefield go in front for the first time. When Mason got that ball 30 yards out, there was nothing on. Nothing on at all, and he did very well. He beat about 3 players in a few yards on the far side. He went round the full-back and he just breezed under the sticks. Good try, good football. So, Mark Conway again, one under the sticks. No problem for this. So, Wakefield in front, first time in the game. 32 minutes gone. So, no problem. So, 32 minutes gone here at Bellevue. It's Wakefield Trinity 10, Warrington 6. Well, I'm sure Warrington's coach won't be too happy with that try. I mean, I bet he can't believe we're 10-6 down. But if the Warrington players look at the scoreboard, they'll find out that they are. As Detroit comes forward, ex-Wigan, 3 ex-Wiganers in this Wakefield team tonight. There's Detroit, Shelford and Byrne. And it was an ex-Bramley player who just went over for a cracking try. Young Andy Mason. So Warrington now, behind, they've got to come back again here. So Wakefield, Conway, good dump. No, it's Mortimer, I think. No, Conway. So Wakefield. Here's the long one. Mark Conway gets his kick in. Again, David Lyon there again. Exceptional full-back play by David Lyon. And this time he holds on. Tackle by Mason and Wilson. Here's Desi Drummond now. Not getting much change out of this young Andy Wilson. Warrington now stuttering and starting. Andy Wilson following Desi Drummond all over the place. I'm sure if Desi Drummond goes to toilet at half-time, Andy Wilson will follow him. So, halfway line, Warrington in possession, finding it hard going forward now. Billy McGinty goes blindside, but again, Mortimer's there. Finding it hard to make ground now, Warrington. Wakefield seem to have got their act together. Here's Ellis. O'Sullivan now, kick. Warrington players though in front, referee's seen it. So, Perry slips. backwards. So all on now as Perry comes forward. Bateman's there, Derbyshire's there, Dwayne Mann's there. So Wakefield now. Here's Wilson. He'll go on his own. No, he gives Wilson again a bit of a run around. This lad only needs a bit of daylight. So Wakefield. Shelford coming forward. Good running by Shelford, but good tackling by Warrington. And again he's pulled a Warrington player out, punching in the tackle. Billy McGinty again this time. Well, all I can say, this referee is definitely only looking one way. I think the penalty count's got to be about 4-1. So, Conway puts it into touch inside the Warrington half. So, 5 minutes to the Uta. Wakefield 10, Warrington 6, and Trinity on the attack again. Shelford enjoying himself tonight, Shelford. But this time he's tackled. Mark Thomas brings him down. Here's a chance with switch with Nick Detroit. Good pass by Conway, set Detroit through a gap, but Warrington closed it down quickly. Conway to the other Conway, inside to Price, but Warrington read it well, and he shut him down. So, 35 yards out, Wakefield still in possession. Conway, Mortimer, back to Conway. Conway a run around, but he's tackled. Last one, says the ref. Well, he's counted right for once. Watch the kick here. Big kick marked by Bell. David Lyon, all the time in the world. Safe as houses, David Lyon, and he comes forward. So Warrington now, 10 yards from their own line. And he's got Wakefield offside. Surely that's a mistake, referee. Wakefield not offside. So Warrington, chance to relieve the line through a penalty. David Lyon. Good kick by Lyon. Just inside the Warrington half of the field now. A try would be good to come now. I make it 3 minutes to the Uta. Ollerton stops it again. So, Roland Phillips, but he don't get any change out of Kelly or Shelford or Price. Two old heads in the Wakefield pack. McGinty, again. And he's penalised McGinty. Well, I think Shelford made a meal of that. Well, I think Shelford made a meal of it. And the referees fell for the old 5-card trick. It was a case of 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Get up, Shelford. Well, it's going to get sin-binned. So, Billy McGinty gets 10 minutes in the bin, thanks to Shelford. And there's nothing wrong with Shelford. I think referees have got to start getting older players who's sham injury and have them from the field. Because in 2 minutes, Shelford will be running round like a 2-year-old. There's nothing wrong with him. So Warrington now, got to defend again. Wakefield on the 25. Detroit. Well, I think if Billy McGinty gives Shelford one then, he's only getting back what he gives to lots of players. And Wilson's tackled. Well, this Wakefield crowd, they don't like tackling. And if he tackled, they crying for now. It's a man's game, do they know that? Obstruction, the referees let that go. Well, Warrington down to 12 men with McGinty in the sin bin. Here's Kelly. Kelly at Detroit, he had Wilson with him, still going, but again the crowd shouting. So how many tackles is he giving him? Conway, long one. Mortimer, the ball goes to ground, and the referee spotted it. Well, I think the crowd are refereeing this game. The referees listening to this crowd, they're baying for blood. They were the ones who got McGinty sin-binned. All right, I'm not saying it wasn't a bad elb, but let's be fair, Shelford made a meal of it. And Shelford does that often enough himself, so he should be expected to receive a little bit. As Ellis comes away with it. Well, what a good tackle from the loose forward Nigel Bell. Good cover tackle. Collected Ellis from behind. Dwayne Mann. Derbyshire, Bateman, but Bateman keeps still going. And a punch was thrown, but it was a Wakefield punch, so it doesn't matter. So, Jed Byrne got away with a punch there. Neil Harmon, still going Neil Harmon. So Warrington now, what can they do? I make it a minute to half time. Good time to score a try. Remember, down to 12 men. Sullivan just didn't go through the gap. Last minute tackle by Mortimer. So, man takes it up himself, gives it to Ellis. Ellis, though, what a good tackle, brilliant tackle. Nick Detroit, that's what you call good tackling round the pins. And it's play on. Charge down and Wakefield get possession back through Jed Byrne. So, Wakefield back in possession now. I make it, stroke of half time. Fanning out wide now, Byrne, long one, Mason. This time, no good tackle by Bateman. So, Warrington now, got to do some tackling. A minute to half time. Gives it back inside. Nigel Bell. Playing loose forward tonight. Played scrum out a standoff at Warrington earlier in the season. Here's Shelford. There you go. That was a man who was half out a minute ago. Running around like a 2-year-old now. Conway. Conway to the other Conway. Along to Mortimer. Mortimer along the line. Byrne. Byrne stops. Goes one way. Still gets his pass out to Parry, the fullback. But good tackling by Warrington. Last tackle, shouts Ollerton. Here's the kick by Little Chip. Good kick. And well played, Kevin Ellis. Brilliant. Kevin Ellis now. Inside to Alan Bateman. But loses it. Well, that was unlucky. That was good play by the two rugby union lads, Kevin Ellis and Bateman. Here's Kelly. Running strong, Kelly, but he's tackled. Thomas does the tackling. Still in the Wakefield half. Goes along the line. Byrne. Byrne trying to go forward, trying to get his pass out, but can't. And there's the Uta. So, after an exciting first half here at Bellevue, Wakefield Trinity go in, leading 10 points to 6. Then in the 28th minute, Conway put another penalty over. 6-4. Well, welcome back for the second half at Bellevue. The second half's out like the first, and we're in for a good game. Wakefield Trinity leading 10-6 after trailing 6 points to 0, and it looked like Warrington were going to run up a cricket score. They had 2 or 3 chances to add to the score, but they didn't take advantage and give Wakefield Trinity credit. They come back. 2 penalty goals by Conway brought them nearer, and then Andy Mason went in for a wizard of a try. So the second half now underway. Wakefield playing towards the scoreboard. Wakefield 10, Warrington 6, so Conway gets the game restarted. Remember, Warrington's still down to 12 men. McGinty's got another 6 minutes in the sin bin. So Warrington through Cullen. Drive it forward now, 10 yards from his own line. Neil Harmon. Good running by Neil Harmon. Good backing up though by Mann. Good run by Harmon. Having a good game in the front row, Harmon. Here's Basil Richards, who's come on for in the Warrington Park now. I think it's Mark Thomas who's gone off. Mark Thomas has gone off. Basil Richards is on. And a lovely kick. Perry has to go away for it. It's still bouncing about. Warrington defence there, all waiting now. Good tackle. So Warrington now, this is where they want to play this game, in the Wakefield 25. I'll tell you, I'm impressed with this lad. This lad is having one hell of a game, and he does his tackling. He comes in, he don't stand out on the wing like a dummy. He comes in looking, he tackles, he runs, he gets involved, he's exciting. Here's Kelly, but he's held up. So Wakefield still in possession. Again, goes this side, Price. He's tackled though. Oh, it was Detroit, I'm sorry. There's Conway, again gets his kick away. Gets behind Ellis, but Mark Foster there, he's got plenty of time. He's got Ellis, he's got Lyon with him. And he goes on his own, he's tackled. Byrne and Conway did the tackling. So, still not letting him up. I should think so, referee. Well, and the Wakefield fans don't like it. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. They held him down for half a minute and they're still complaining. So, Lyon finds touch. So Warrington now, back in the Wakefield half. 6 tackles. Can they get a score here? And again, still 2 balls on the field again. So Basil Richards, first touch. It was offside, but the referee lets advantage, so Wakefield's got it now. Nigel Bell. Well, that was bad mistake by Basil Richards, his first touch. Misses out Shelford this time. Long pass, good play. Mortimer to parry. Chance here, but Wilson's there. And the referee says play on backwards. So Wakefield get away with that one. So Wakefield now. Young Price. Shelford comes in again. Strong, but good tackle by a Warrington player round his legs. Conway looking for a kick, got a kick, but it looks like it's gone it straight in. No, good kick by Conway. That's an excellent kick, punishing kick. That's the kind of kick your forwards like to see. He's made good 40 yards for his forwards, and Warrington have to backpedal. So, Conway starting where he left off at Witherspoon earlier in the season, where he had a brilliant kicking game. So, Ellis. Drummond comes in for this one, but good tackling again. The cover was there. This time Mortimer brings Drummond down. There's Richards, first touch, he holds on to this one, but Price tackles. Warrington making yardage now through the forwards. O'Sullivan holding it up though. O'Sullivan gets a good ball to Ellis. Good running by Ellis, but good tackling. That man Price again just grabs Ellis by the shirt sleeves. O'Sullivan misses out arm and Bateman, but Bateman's getting no change out of the lad over there. Mason again not letting him up. Goes on his own this time, Neil Harmon sent knock on. And he's let it go again, the referee. But so Wakefield back in possession again. Backwards this time. Here's Price. Straightens up, but right into the Warrington ranks. So Wakefield now using these forwards to come forward now. Shelford, no way through. Remember, Wakefield 10, Warrington 6. I've got a feeling this game's going to go to the fittest team on the night. Conway gives it inside Detroit, but well tackled. Held his pass up just a little too long there, and the tacklers were in. Trying to get his tackle off Conway. Knock on everything. About 6 mistakes there, and the referee spotted one of them. So Warrington will get the head and ball just inside the Wakefield half. Conway, this time it was the hooker. Billy Conway was shaping to get a kick off, and as he was about to kick, the Warrington tackler come in and he lost the ball. So Ellis gets it in, gets it out. Ellis, O'Sullivan, Bateman on the burst, back to Ellis. Ellis's run around, Lyon, there's the gap. There's a chance. Foster, but he's given it too soon, Derbyshire. Much too soon. And he loses it. Well, bad mistake there by Warrington. But I'm afraid Paul Derbyshire was at fault there. He should have held on to that ball a few more yards and then fed Foster. But he fed it far too soon. And that's what you call inexperience. Experience brings all that on. And that lad's just not got the experience yet. Conway, Mortimer. Looking inside for the winger, Goddard. But the cover was there, Basil Richards was there, and along with Foster. So Trinity now, Shelford. Good tackle by Chrissy O'Sullivan, the littlest man on the field. Conway, long one, missing out the players this time as Price comes forward. Still going Price, shoving off the tacklers. Good run by Gary Price. So Wakefield, midway between their halfway and their own 25. Here's Nigel Bell. Nigel Bell looking to straighten up. He's just grabbed. Just couldn't get in the clear. Good run by Bell. Here's Conway. Long one. Mortimer. Tight. But a forward pass. The referee didn't see it. So the game continues. That was a mile forward from Mortimer to Detroit. Another kick. This time the bounce favours Foster. David Lyon now. David Lyon, he has to take the tackle. Chrissy Mortimer there. So, Mark Foster, he comes forward sensibly. Let him Warrington regather. No fancy dance stuff in their own half. Dwayne Mann, Cullen, but he runs into the defence. Jed Burns there, along with Kelly. Here's Basil Richards, but he's taking the ball standing still. You can't come standing still. You've got to run onto this ball. O'Sullivan, here's the kick. Long kick. Wilson's got it covered though, but the bounce beats him and he still gets it. Good play by Andy Wilson. Goes round one man. But the cover tackles were there, but he went round Alan Bateman. Good play by Wilson. So Wakefield now, just driving in and kicking. That's what their game is now. The long kick downfield. Bell goes on the blind side. Getting involved now, this number 13, having a good game for Trinity. Now switching Shelford. Shelford sees a gap, goes for it, but it's just closed down. So Wakefield now in the Warrington half. Watch for the run around here. Switches it back, Kelly. Kelly comes, but he's standing still. Well, forward pass. Well, if the referee had let that go, it was a mile forward. And a Warrington player down injured. Looks like Neil Harmon. It was only about 2 yards forward. Just forward. Let's put it this way. If it had come from us, it'd have been forward. It wasn't. Half a yard forward. So, Warrington player, Wakefield substituting now. Billy Conway, the hooker, goes off. And Richard Slater, number 15, comes on. I don't know much about Richard Slater. I think he's come up through the Colts for Wakefield Trinity. That's all I can say about him. But he comes on the park and takes his place in the front row. Ellis gets it in. Cullen takes it out. Comes forward, but Mortimer's there. Been around a long time, Chrissy Mortimer. Good lad to add in your team. He's got the experience and the know-how. Basil Richards. Again, though, the tackling there. It's Mortimer again. Sullivan spots the gap. O'Sullivan gives it out, feeds it, and again Warrington pulled up for crossing. So penalty to Wakefield. Correct decision, referee. Warrington were certainly crossing, so the penalty goes Wakefield's way. That's the third time he's got Warrington doing this, and on each occasion he's been right. So Conway puts it into touch, just shy of the arc, 25. Now what can Trinity do here? So, Shelford knocks it on, and that gives it back to Warrington. Well, that is shocking, that, for the first tackle. Terrible. That is amateur schoolboy stuff, that. And Wakefield lose the ball and put the pressure off. Sullivan, dummies, goes the other way, still going, gives it to McGinty. McGinty looking to feed Bateman. Still going, good tackle low from behind, and it's that man Mason. Chance here for Bateman. But another good tackle. This Mason tackling well, and Wilson. Drummond looking for a gap, gets it out though. Ellis goes back inside. Ellis still going, but Kelly's there with a tackle. Just outside the Wakefield 25 now. What can Warrington do here? Looking for a score here. Inside, switching McGinty. McGinty inside to the big forward, Roland Phillips. He carries 2 players on his back, but last tackle. So Warrington now 30 yards out. Watch for O'Sullivan with a kick here. And that's a good kick, everyone on side here. But the ball just doles up. Well, that ball could have bounced anywhere, and it just bounced up for the Wakefield winger Goddard. If that ball had gone the other way, Mark Foster would have been in to swoop it. So Wakefield sensibly bringing it away from acting half-back. Nothing clever now, just clear your lines. Bell, he'll go on his own. Bell, he makes a run. That's the way to go. Nothing fancy. Make the yardage, and then it'll go back to Conway. He'll get the boot to it. Here's Shelford. Shelford inside, almost intercepted. Well, Alan Bateman snatched that out of the air like he was picking cherries off a tree. And luckily for Wakefield, it went to ground. So, Trinity, head and ball inside their own 25. Warrington putting a bit of pressure on now. But this pressure's no good without points. Like we did on Saturday against Bradford. We had all pressure, but we only got 1 try at the end of the day. Now, chance for Mortimer. Sells the dummy, but Warrington don't fall for it. And Paul Derbyshire brings him down. So, Trinity, again, the full-back, no, Byrne, he's coming forward. Acting half-back, same rule again. One-man rugby from Trinity, and then the big kick downfield. Here it is again. This time it's the substitute Slater who has a run from acting half-back. Here's a set move here. Conway looking for a switch inside. Did telegraphed that, and Warrington read it. Well, never telegraphed. It was a postcard, that. It was so blatant. So, look for the kick here. Shelford on that far side. Good running. Good running. Brilliant running by Bell. Bell still going. But David Lyon. That was a brilliant play by Bell. Wakefield now a chance on this far side. Switching it. And O'Sullivan has to go down. And 6 again. Well, that was a bad mistake by O'Sullivan. He had the chance to dive on it. Mortimer is Price. Oh, Warrington all out. So Wakefield, 10 yards out. This is the time they want to try. The fans behind him. Here's Byrne inside. Trying to get a player going. Long pass, knock on. Well, correct decision. The fans don't like it again. They want to reel the rude books. When the ball's knocked forward, it's called a knock-on in rugby league. And half of these Trinity fans don't know that. So, Warrington let off the hook then. Oh, Chrissy Sullivan should have just dove on that loose ball. He had Conway and Burns breathing down his neck. Ellis comes away with it. But again, there's that man Bell and Mortimer. They're cleaning up round them scrums, these two Wakefield Trinity men. Basil Richards, tackled by the substitute Slater. Warrington back at full strength now. Got to make it count now. O'Sullivan, here's McGinty back on the park. Oh, he's tackled. Finding it hard going forward now, Warrington, against this sturdy Wakefield defence. Neil Arman, he goes forward. But he's tackled. Kelly in with a tackle, helped by Bell. Here's good running again. Neil Arman, strong running. Almost to the halfway line, but the last tackle, says the referee. Man gets his kick away, gets it behind the full-back and winger this time. But it bounces favourable again for Parry. Parry decides to go on his own, and I think it'd have been better using his winger Wilson. Wilson's not had a decent pass all night, and he looks a good wingman to me. But they're wasting him out on the wing. So Warrington now in the 25. Here's Shelford. He knows one way to go, and that's forward. He shoves off Cullen. So Wakefield. Here's Conway. Conway missing out again, crossing, but he gets away with it as Detroit just can't get his pass out. He had Mason at his shoulder. So Warrington now got to do some defending. Here's Kelly. He goes up one-man rugby, but he has to die with it. That's one tackle wasted by Kelly. And the last tackle, shouts Hollerton. Watch for the kick here. Conway. Conway's got it switching back. Bit of a forward pass there too. And again, straight to David Lyon. He's had a good breakfast, David Lyon, with these kicks. But Jed Byrne there with a tackle. Foster, he'll go on his own, Foster. He'll have a run. Had not much breathing space, Mark Foster, tonight. Not a chance get into the game. Dwayne Mann. Again, Warrington bunching, and Dwayne Mann has to go on his own. So, Warrington in bunches instead of switching out wide there, getting something together. O'Sullivan. Here's Cullen, but again, Cullen's brought down. Plays it back, Ellis, switching now. Here's O'Sullivan, dummies to kick, gets it to Bateman. Bateman gets going, just gets brought down, still going. Dwayne Mann. But the pass went to ground. Unlucky there. So Wakefield back. This is going from end to end. Again, Wakefield come forward. Well, that's another ridiculous penalty. The referee, the bloke was still struggling. Well, Wakefield can count themselves. They got lucky, he got a penalty there because the bloke was struggling in the tackle. So Conway now with a free kick. But I must admit, I think the referee was a bit out of order there. The man in possession of the ball was struggling, and Warrington were quite right to go for the ball. And then he penalised him. So Warrington can't win with this bloke. So I think it's Andy Kelly will be going off, and the new signing, Gary Spencer, will be coming on. So Spencer, the new signing from Leeds, goes off, and the big number 10 goes off. So that'll be a bit less weight to tackle for Warrington, because Spencer's nowhere near as big as big Andy Kelly. So, Trinity now. Sorry, it was Conway who's come on. Still going. Strong man, this Shelford. So, Wakefield now applying a bit of pressure. But Warrington holding out. Switching, Conway tells a dummy, goes one way, but the Warrington cover don't fall for it. And the referee lets it go. Again, I think crossing was there, but the referee don't want to know. Price, no, Mortimer doesn't pass, he holds on. Watch for a drop goal there by Trinity. They know 1 point's better than no. Conway, big kick, looks too far though. And Warrington just get to it at the last minute. There was Mason and Wilson both breathing down Desi's neck, and Drummond did the sensible thing, put the boot to it. So Warrington will have to drop out and be put under pressure again here. So, important stage of the game, I make it now. We're midway through the second half, and a score now for Wakefield could really put the top hat on it. Sullivan, long one downfield. Mortimer underneath this one, he takes it, gives it to Wilson. Wilson now, the crowd roar when he gets the ball. But, again, well, if that wasn't an head-high tackle, he pointed to his chest. That's the funny place, have your chest, Mr. Ollerton. He comes forward, Shelford. So Warrington now, they've got all the tackling to do again. Again, Detroit turns round, looking for support. So, Wakefield now, looking to get the final nail in Warrington's coffin here. Conway, Shelford, sells it back, Conway misses out. Good switch of play, good play, Burn. But Warrington read it well and Bateman finished it off. Wakefield lost 10 yards on that and it's the last tackle. Wakefield now, Conway with a kick, good kick. So, and David Lyon, as brave as a lion, he goes up for it. There was only one person getting that ball. It had David Lyon's name on it, and he's not in the Great Britain team next week. I must say, I think Mal Riley's selection of Hampson at fullback stinks, and I'm sure that's got something to do with Maurice Lindsay. David Lyon is by far away the better fullback at the moment. But Stevie Hampson, of course, comes from Wigan, and that makes a big difference. So Warrington now on the halfway line. Not getting many attacking ideas together in this second half. Warrington seem a bit stale. So, go on the blind side. Good play. Switch into Drummond. But an interception. But luckily for Warrington, a defender was there to stop him. And it looked like Jerry Byrne might have gone in for another interception try. So, Wakefield now in their own half, coming away with it. I must say they look quite attractive now and again, Wakefield. Price, good running by Price, good play. Mason again. Well, this Mason, he's having a ding-donger with a ball in his hand. He only has to do is follow these Wakefield forwards, a switch. Back to Shelford, outside. And he loses it. Knock on, play on. So Warrington get the head and ball. That was good stuff. It was like basketball. That's what we've come to see. So good play by Wakefield. I like seeing that no matter what team play, as long as they play football. And that was excellent. So Ellis, head and ball just outside the Warrington 25. Time ticking away. Wakefield 10, Warrington 6 still. David Lyon linking up, but Mortimer's there again. I think Warrington would be better using this long kick instead of making it hard work. Let Lyon kick it downfield and just follow it up, because they're finding it hard going at the moment. Neil Harmon, again he's tackled. A long kick downfield and chase. That's what Warrington want to do now. Ellis, O'Sullivan, Bateman, but again, here's a chance over here now. But again, he gives it too soon. I must say, Derbyshire's not doing his winger any favours. Instead of drawing the man and giving the ball, he passes it far too soon, and he's making it hard work for Foster. Ellis just can't get his pass round his man. He had Cullen in support. Last tackle, says the referee. Has this game really coming to life now? O'Sullivan, big kick, gets behind Wilson. and the bounce beats him. No, he keeps it in play. And he beats it. No, good play by the Warrington centre. But, so Wakefield now. Perry, he comes forward, he's tackled. This game really coming to life now. No score in this second half, but it's exciting end to end. Shelford pushes off one man. Just outside the Trinity 25, and it's Trinity now. Inside, misses him out this time, gives it to Detroit. Detroit gives it to Byrne. Byrne gives it to Goddard. He had Mason with him, but decided to go on his own, and Basil Richards tackled. Conway. It's Price. Ellis. Good running by Detroit. He's having a good game for Trinity tonight. Last tackle. Watch for the kick. No, they're fanning it wide. Chance on the far side. Byrne. Inside to Wilson. Wilson's got a bit of room. Wilson kicks and runs. But again, David Lyon has to clear. So, it'll be a scrum down. Trinity's head and ball. Just short at Warrington try line. So, this game not over by a long chalk. But I must say, he'd shown a good turn of speed, that Andy Wilson, then as he shot down that line. It was like a rat out of a drain pipe. Mortimer, back to Mason. But Warrington read it. Jed Byrne now, set move here for Trinity. It's Mortimer, no. And again, knock on. Doing a bit of obstructions there too, I thought, by Bell on David Lyon, but the referee's not give it, he's give the knock on. To me, the number 15 Slater of Trinity was tracking David Lyon back as he went to receive that ball. But the referee's give the first thing and it was a knock on. So Warrington now 10 yards from the line. Trinity Pat want to push here and no. Ellis gets it. None of the scrum's gone against the head tonight. O'Sullivan coming on this far side and he loses it. Offside? Well, what a bad mistake. Yeah, correct decision. O'Sullivan lost the ball and I think it was Neil Harmon picked it up in front of him, which is offside, and it presents Conway a simple chance at goal. I must say, Chris O'Sullivan, he's coming to his own in the last month, but I must say he's having a stinker tonight. He's not got involved in this game at all. He's made one or two errors that's presented Trinity with points, and I'm sure Conway will be grateful to put this one over. So, Trinity 10, Warrington 6. This one will mean if Warrington get a try and goal, they only get in a draw. But I don't think Trinity will be happy with a draw. And Conway now, just 20 yards out, just a few to the right of the sticks. No problem with this one. This is the second one he's had for offside. No problem. So, I make that 26 minutes of the second half. Well, so O'Sullivan, I hope this Wakefield Trinity team send Mr. Ollerton a Christmas card next year, because he certainly give them about 6 points tonight with penalties. So, Trinity now, they know sensibly they're in front. Warrington can't score without the ball, and they'll just play the old up-your-shirt rugby now. Shelford. Warrington seem lacking in ideas tonight. Conway. Oh. There's no change out of the Warrington defence. It's Price. Price just shoving off tacklers now. Conway, another kick. And again. This time it beats Desi Drum in the kick. Not give us anything. I mean, all right, wait for the best team. Penalty. Give him 6 points. What? Well, I think so. The referees kept giving them 6 points. You'd take that? penalties off. Ellis, O'Sullivan, Bateman, back to O'Sullivan, but again Warrington overran it, and Andy Mason brings him down. Can't get in this game, Chrissy O'Sullivan tonight. Bateman, and again, Byrne there, round the head, but referee says play on. Basil Richards, he runs forward again, Detroit brings him down. Time ticking away now. Warrington standing too still, getting the ball, standing still. Ellis spots a bit of a gap, still going Ellis, strong lad. But Warrington players are standing still. They need to be taking this ball on the run. Derbyshire, he seems to slow things down in the middle for Warrington, and he's lost it. And he's not having a good game, Paul Derbyshire. So Trinity now. Perry going on that far side, but he can't get his pass out. So 10 minutes to go. Bell going on the blind side sensibly, but he tackled. Drummond in with a tackle. Shelford, he'll go through a lot of spade work now. Shelford, he knows 10 minutes to go. Well, every time, get him up. No wrong with him. Should be in the theatre, should send him to Hollywood. Good tackle on Price. And Wakefield still playing these tackles out. Looking for the drop goal by Conway, and finish it off. Conway gets a long kick in again. Good kick by Conway. But David Lyon, he takes it 5 yards from his line. Goes round Wilson, but he can't go down Bell and Conway. But he brings play outside of Warrington 25. So 10 minutes to go. Along the line, O'Sullivan goes round Detroit. But Price is there with a tackle. Just seen a bit of daylight then O'Sullivan. Here's Arman, Cullen, inside to Derbyshire. And again Derbyshire's held up. Warrington, too many bunching. Just look at the gap between them and Drummond. Wakefield can read what's going on here. As Neil Arman gets up slowly. Man, Ellis, he's got O'Sullivan, but a big gap on the far side. He has to hold it up. Inside to Bateman, to Drummond. Drummond now got a chance. Still going Drummond. And a good tackle by Bateman. He's in touch, surely. No penalty. Penalty to Warrington. Correct. Correct decision, referee. He was tackled and dragged into touch. And again, the Wakefield fans don't like it. All I can say is, this Christmas coming, I'll send some Wakefield fans rule books. So, Warrington now, inside the 25. First time in the second half, Warrington's been in this position with the ball. So, can they make it count? Ooh. 15 yards out now. Warrington applying pressure to 12-6 down. Basil Richards, he goes forward, but 10 yards out now. Trinity tackling, 4 tackles to go. It'll all hinge on these next 4 tackles. Run around, switch back the other way. But Wakefield ready. Cullen got a chance out wide here. McGinty, chance. Dummies. Good try. Alan Bateman dummied his way in. He used Desi Drummond as a foil and he waltzed in. But it looked like he was going to go a bit near at sticks and he lost his footing. What? So, Chrissy O'Sullivan, like I said, had a quiet game, and it was that man who made the try, and it was just unlucky he slipped as he went over, or he'd have been nearer the sticks. So, that brings it Wakefield 12, Warrington 10, and a conversion attempt to come. All counts on this now. If he can put this over and then we can sneak back, knock a drop goal over, I'll be happy. 13-12, and I'll go home whistling. So, David Lyon, pressure kick. It's not an easy one by any means. It's about 10 yards in from the far touchline, about 20 yards out. And you've got to remember, Dave Lyon's not the regular kicker, so no one can knock him if it don't go over. He's got naught to lose. If it goes over, he's an hero. If it don't go over, he just buys an extra pint. So, Wakefield trying the old shumbobbing banging. They've got to learn that don't put players off. Taking his time. Important kick. Warrington fans trying to suck this ball over. So, David Lyon. He knows it all hinges on this. and it's there. So Warrington fans sucked that one over there. It was going nowhere and they all sucked and it went in. So 9 minutes to go. Warrington 12, Wakefield 12. Will a draw be a fair result for both teams? I don't think so. We want a drop goal, we want the 2. We're greedy, we're selfish. Call us what you like. We want to go back to Witherspoon with 2 points. So Conway now restarting. I make it 6 minutes to go here now. So Wakefield now juggling the subs around again. Wise play by Topless. He knows he's had this game in his grasp once and now they've got to do it all again. Derbyshire stops it sensibly, gives it to Foster. Foster comes forward, brushes off Goddard, but Jed Burns there. So Warrington now got a long way to go here now. Knock on. Well, that was a bad mistake. That's where Wakefield want to be for the drop goal, and I'm sure Conway will do it. Well, that was a bad mistake, Neil Harmon. It just, all it'll do this, it'll present Conway with a drop goal. Here's Shelford driving towards the sticks. That's where it wants to be. That's where Conway likes the drop goals. And it goes out now. Here's number 10, Kelly. He's back on to add his weight. Wise move by Topless, bringing him back on. He's had a breather. Here's Price. Price still going forward. Warrington's got to shut him down. Still, last tackle. What's going to go on here? Warrington don't want to fall for out here. Giving him room, but no. And it goes wiles away. So a let off for Warrington, but I could see that was coming up. Mark Conway, he dropped one at Warrington earlier in the season and he tried again then, and that'd have been pinching it if that had gone over. So I make it 3 minutes to go now. Warrington 12 each. Maybe a draw's a fair result. The both teams have played well tonight in these conditions, so a draw after all. Again, Trinity, Shelford coming forward, but the tackles are in. Wakefield now in their own half. Long one. Still going though, Wakefield with it. Mason trying to unload. Warrington player down injured. Wakefield fans, get them on side. It's the old cry in rugby league, innit? Get them on side. I wish I had £1 every time I'd heard that this season. I could retire. Here's Shelford again. He's had a good game. Give the man some credit. Oh, and he gives it to Warrington. Now, that is dangerous. Warrington now got a chance. Drive in now. Neil Harmon, he's going forward. Warrington now 35 yards out. Just drive in, get near them sticks and get 1 point over. Basil Richards, he stutters, starts, dragged down. But Warrington now just going forward slowly. Cullen trying to feed it out. Chance. Good running by Derbyshire. Warrington now in the 25. Watch for a drop here. Who's in position? Cullen. Drive it in, Warrington. Just drive it in. Still going. Last tackle. O'Sullivan ready for it here. This is important. Yes. No. Oh, I thought that went over then. The Wakefield fans mouth, I don't know where I was. It just drifted out at the last minute. So the score remains Trinity 12, Warrington 12, and I make it with a minute to time now here. Oh, Warrington's got to keep the game down that end. Looking to switch it, Byrne, but he holds it up. He does the sensible thing. He don't want to throw a loose pass now at this stage of the game. There's Conway. Stuttering and starting, gives it inside to Slater, the sub, and he's tackled. Man of the match. I'd have give it to Nick Detroit myself. He's had a good game tonight in the Wakefield pack. Another run, good running by Trinity. Coming forward now. So, Trinity there looking to get in a position. Conway outside here. Price is switching it inside Mortimer, but he's held up. Last tackle now. Here's Slater. Here's what's the kick here. Long one, David Lyon there. Good play again by David Lyon. I hope Malcolm Riley's watching. because he's had a cracking game, and he gets Foster going now. Mark Foster now, Warrington now coming forward. I make it with an injury time here at Bellevue. Basil Richards still running forward. He's getting involved now as Nigel Bell's down receiving attention. Get it out wide, Trinity are one man down, but he runs back in and he picks it up. Carry on. Good running, Roland Phillips in the Wakefield half now. Nigel Bell back in the line. Ellis inside, here's the chance out wide here. Using him, again inside to Drummond. Good tackling though. Brilliant tackling by Wakefield. Warrington driving in again, Roland Phillips. Unloads it, Dwayne Mann. Still going. Last tackle. Chance of another drop goal here. Slow it down. Charge down. Six again here. Chance. Knock on. Well, Warrington had 6 tackles again. What they should have done was just played it slowly, regathered, and then made an attack for the sticks again. But it wasn't to be, and Wakefield got away with it. But Warrington there. Wakefield, Eden ball, Trinity. Offside. He says that Kevin Ellis was offside. So, the only scoring we've had this second half was a Conway penalty for Trinity, and we've had a try to O'Sullivan and a conversion by Lyon. Shelford still playing, minutes of injury time. He's going forward now. He can't afford to do anything silly now. Remember, a draw for the away teams, a win. So, if Warrington hold on for a draw, they'll draw winning money, and Trinity get losing pay. So, like I say, this is as good as a win for Warrington if they can hold on. Now switching it, Conway back to Mortimer, back to Conway looking to switch inside. Kelly, but they hold him up just on the halfway line when it looked like Kelly could have got his pass out. No one acting half back for Trinity. Here's Conway switching it inside, but again the tackles hold up. A Slater, the substitute. Knock on, says the referee. When he lost the ball, Warrington must get head and ball here. Conway arguing. I thought you got penalised for arguing, but apparently not. So Ellis gets a chance, put it in. This could be the last scrum, and I must say we've had a good second half. Chance, Ellis inside, Drummond step, and Wilson's in there though. Play on as he picks up again, Drummond. So Warrington, they've got 6 tackles, 30 yards out. Get it up quick. And all offside Trinity here, but they get away with it as big Roland Phillips comes forward. And there's the hooter. So, I suppose at the end of the day, 12 apiece is a fair result. I'm sure Topless is happy, and I'm sure Brian Johnson is. I'll be honest, I'd rather have had the 2, and I think we should have got him. But, never mind. Entertaining match at Bellevue. So, the score at Bellevue, Wakefield 12. Warrington 12, scorers for Wakefield. Andy Mason, 1 try and 4 goals by Conway. And Warrington scorers, a try in the first half by Desi Drummond, a Lyon penalty, and then in the 5 minutes from time, Chris O'Sullivan try, again converted by Lyon, puts the score, Wakefield 12, Warrington 12. But for my money, we've won this match. We got 2 tries to 1, and that's what rugby league's all about. So, this is Alan Ellison, an happy commentator from Bellevue, as Wakefield Trinity 12, Warrington 12.